Good day, all of you. As we have discussed previous method of generation of electricity, that means previous five method that were thermal generation, energy plant, then nuclear energy generation and plant. Afterwards, we have discussed mm, uh, that natural gas generation plant, hydroelectricity generation plant, and air generation plant. Okay, this all that we have discussed five methods of generation of electricity. They were working on electromagnetic induction. Their principle was electromagnetic induction. Now in this and they were near about same as rotation, or the fuel were there to generate or to move the rotation, like means something was common. But in this method, that is electricity generation, we can generate with and without electromagnetic induction. Understood? This method is somewhat different and it works on two principles. First, in which we can use electromagnetic induction for generation of electricity, and another one, there is a direct conversion of sunlight into electrical energy. So this is something new for or interesting point for us, and it is like a one new chapter. So before understanding how energy is generated or stored in the form of electrical energy using solar energy, we are starting from the base. That is, the name indicate that solar energy. Solar energy means the energy which we are getting from sunlight. Now in this method, the sunlight is converted into electrical energy, and there are two methods of conversion of sunlight into electrical energy. The first one is the electricity generation. We have the electric generator is driven by some source of energy, and electricity is generated by making use of principle of electromagnetic induction. Means however, the electrical energy can be generated directly from solar radiation without using generator and without using the principle of electromagnetic induction, and this happen in solar photovoltaic cell. The solar photovoltaic cell convert the solar energy directly into electrical energy. Means in all, you can see that in this, if we want to use the principle, we can use by heating the water using a solar cooker, and then that steam will forward and generator will be rotated. This can be done, but this is not means we have one more better idea than that. That is, without use of electromagnetic induction, we can directly convert solar radiation into electrical energy, and only the thing we require is a solar photovoltaic cells. These are known as solar cells. Such type of cell you have observed in the calculator also. There are lots of calculator which work on solar energy. They are having some solar plates, and that solar plates is having a solar photovoltaic cells which is directly converting the energy, solar energy, into electric energy or work form energy, and that is used. So this is one concept. And another, in second method, the energy in solar radiation is converted into thermal energy first. Understood? That what I have said you, that we can also use solar radiation to heat up some water, that is to create a thermal energy. Means that thermal energy will heat up the water in the boiler, and then that steam will be forced. That is also can be done, and that will be using a electromagnetic induction. That is based on the principle of electromagnetic induction. So we can generate the electricity by both the method, by using electromagnetic induction and by not using the electromagnetic induction. So the second method is more known to you, as previous methods are there. It is likewise. But the first method, that is, first of all we have to understand what is exactly the solar photovoltaic cells. Now the solar photovoltaic cells convert the solar radiation energy directly into electrical energy. That's why they are called as solar photovoltaic cells, or the photovoltaic effect. The electrical energy generated through this energy transformation process is DC in nature. Now DC means direct current. Understood? The DC means, full form of DC is direct current, means directly the solar energy is converted into current, means we have to immediately use it. Understood? As solar energy will stop, current will also not available. Such type of change is there in photovoltaic cells. That's why calculator, as you keep the calculator in sunlight, it immediately start working, and as you cut off the calculator and make it in shade, it will stop, because it is direct current. It is not in the stored form. Such type of current is known as DC current. Now these solar cells are made up of special type of material called semiconductor, example silicon. And a silicon solar cell of dimension 1 centimeter square generate a current of about 30 milliampere and the potential difference of about 0.5 volt, and thus a silicon solar cell of dimension 100 centimeter square will generate about 3 ampere of current and 0.5 megavolt of voltage, means voltage is not changing, but the current is increasing. Remember that the potential difference available for solar cell is independent of its area. Understood? Now here you should learn one thing, that one cell with a dimension of 1 centimeter square can generate 30 milliampere of current with the voltage of 0.5 volt. And on other hand, when you increase the number of cell, that is you are using 100 cells, then the dimension will be 100 centimeter square, and the current will also be more, that will be 3 ampere, means 30 milliampere into 100 is equal to 3000 mega ampere, or sorry, milliampere is equal to 3 ampere. But the voltage is not increased, though it is one cell or though it is 100 cell, the voltage is same. Now this we will going to understand as we go more further. Now you can see this diagram. There are two cells, cell 1 and cell 2, and they are connected in series. Understood? Series means one after the another. So what is this connection known? If two solar cells are connected in series, the potential difference obtained in this combination is the addition of potential difference of individual solar cells. That is formula. Potential difference means voltage. You can see the voltage is equal to voltage of 1 in plus voltage of 2. Understood? But the current won't increase. The current from the generated from the combination is equal to the current from the individual cell. It means that when solar cell are connected in series, current from individual cell are not added, and similarly, understood what they want to say? You can see that these are the two cell connected in series, and the voltage means that what we were adding 0.5 volt. Now it will be 0.5 plus 0.5 means 0.5 is 0.5 means 1 volt. Understood? Addition full, and the current that was 30 milliampere, then this also we should get 30, na? It won't, it will both will have same ampere, that is 30 ampere. Here current will be same, but voltage will be increased. Understood? And both are the things are electrical energy only, means if you are getting a current, that is also electrical energy, and the voltage, that potential difference, is also electrical energy. So we won't have any problem, either we will get current or we will get voltage. But the connection what we have to connect, we should understand what we are getting voltage or we are getting a current. So this is the concept should be clear. So likewise, on the other hand, if you observe, this is the connection known as parallel, that is one after the another, and this connection is parallel. These two cells are connected parallelly. In this condition, the voltage won't change, means voltage will remain 0.5 volt only, but the current will be added, that is 30 plus 30, that is 60 milliampere. And that is the difference between the connection of solar photovoltaic cell either in parallel series or in parallel. So this formula you should remember every time. Now, thus, if two solar cells are connected in parallel, the potential difference from the two cells are not added, but the current will be added. In this way, the connection of many solar cells in series and in parallel solar panels generating required current and potential difference are made. So we can make big panels, means number of solar cell can be connected. You can observe that they are connected in series also and in parallel, few cells are in parallel also. Understood? Means these two corner cells are parallel, otherwise all are series. These extending line, first line, you can observe that they are in series, but when this first line is connected to the second line, it is parallel, means this is the combination of series and parallel. Understood? So such type, and these panels are being prepared according to the need of the energy, means what which amount of energy, how much amount of energy we want to generate, we are creating such a big panel, as this is the panel of 36 solar cells. Understood? So likewise, the big solar panels are created here. For example, means they can be more, but for our understanding they are 36, and each means each solar cell is having 100 centimeter, means these are photovoltaic cells. Means solar cell is made up of 100 photovoltaic cell, and such solar cells, 36 solar cells are connected. Understood what they want to say? That this is one solar cell, this blue diagram you are seeing, that is one solar cell, and in that one solar cell there are 100 photovoltaic cell. Understood? And such 36 solar cell are connected in parallel or in series. So will give potential difference of 18 volt and current of 3 ampere, that we can solve by calculation. For example, the 100 centimeter square is one solar cell, and it can give how much amount of energy? 3 ampere. Understood? And all the solar cells are connected, means they are getting parallel also. So in that case, sorry, all are parallel. So in that case, the all are having all are in series, sorry. So in that case, the current won't change, the current won't change, hence 3 ampere, 3 ampere. Understood? That's why current is 3 ampere, but voltage is being added. Understood? That's why voltage is increased up to 18 volt. Voltage is increased up to 18 volt. So many such panel are connected together to generate electricity on large scale, and a good solar cell can have a efficiency of around 15%. It means that if solar panel receive the power of 100 watt from the solar radiation, the electrical power output from the panel will be 15 watt. That means all the solar energy which is radiating on the panel won't get converted into electrical energy, only the 15% of the amount will be converted. That's why they have given, if 100 watt of energy, solar energy is receiving on the solar panel, the electrical energy will be only 15 watt. So many, and you can connect many solar panels in series and in parallel to generate more amount of electrical energy. So it is okay.